Hi fam, welcome back to my channel. This is Medeaij, and today's video is going to be a tutorial of this look using the new Dedesignature Neutral Wonder eyeshadow palette. I'm also going to use the opportunity to give you guys my thoughts, my first impression about the palette, about the performance, about everything you need to know about the palette. So if you're interested in how I created this look and also my thoughts about the Dedesignature eyeshadow palette, then definitely keep on watching. Now, towards the back end of 2021, Dedesignature came out with the new Neutral Wonder eyeshadow palette. And this is supposed to be their first neutral eyeshadow palette, like full on neutral eyeshadow palette. And they also came out with the pumpkin spice 4-pan palette. You know that they've got different 4-pan palettes. I did a whole review and tutorial using those palettes, but they also came out with this one, so I'm going to show you what they look like, swatches, and all of that. Now, as per usual, Dedesignature palette comes with a packaging. So this time it's a sleeve packaging. If you're not aware of Dedesignature theme, they are a fruit theme makeup company. So eyeshadow palettes, lip products, all of the stuff that they make usually is fruit themed. And so they've created like apple palette, orange palette, kiwi palette. There's so many palettes that they've created with a fruit theme. But one thing that I feel, and a lot of other people felt that was missing from Dedesignature, was a full-on neutral eyeshadow palette. Because they do color so well, so we wanted to see what they would do with neutral colors. Now my palette is a little beat up because I've done swatches and I've also created the look using the palette. However, this is what it looks like on the inside. So being that it's a 12 pan palette, you've got 6 mattes at the top and then you've got 6 metallic shades at the bottom. None of these shades have glitter in it. There is no glitter in this entire eyeshadow palette, which I feel is one of the criticisms that they've taken on board. A lot of people have said, including myself, that glitter in a palette, we're not really keen on it. So instead, no glitter, you've only got 6 powerful metallics. Now this palette does come with a mirror and it retails for $23. You do have Dedesignature's name just at the bottom of the mirror. And one thing I will say is I definitely like the layout of the eyeshadow palette. I like that you've got a gradation of the matte shades. So, you know, from light to dark. I really love the metallics. I feel like you get a lot of colors that complement the matte shades. For example, this color complements this color. You've got the gold, which obviously complements the browns. You've got this really interesting, it's like I feel like it performs like a duochrome shade, which is what I've got on my lids. In person, I can see a lot of green, but in the pan, I see more of white. So you've got a lot of shades, especially the metallics, to really play with. Dedesignature is known to have fruits as the names of the eyeshadow palette. So this one, you've got fruits, you've also got nuts, I feel. So you've got cacao, you've got raspberry, you've got plum, longan, pecan, sugarcane. Sugarcane is one of my favorite fruits. So growing up in Nigeria, sugarcane was something we used to suck on. You suck the sugar out of it and throw it out. So I do appreciate sugarcane being here, and the inside of a sugarcane is like white. So I really love that it's the white shade that's called sugarcane. Got cranberry, pomegranate, starfruit, ginger, soursop, and Peeltaro. Don't know what Peeltaro is, probably have to look that up. But it is a mixture of, I feel, fruits and nuts. Correct me if I'm wrong, but pecan is a nut. Anyway, I do like that the theme is carried out. It's really difficult to find fruits that are neutral, so I appreciate the mixture in here. And I do love the simplicity of the eyeshadow palette. It is nice and light. And as always, you get the ingredients at the back. You get Dedesignature's website and social media information. And you get, fruits and nuts and bulbs and stuff. designed on the packaging, which I appreciate. It's a nice, simple packaging. And you guys know I hate box packaging, so the sleeve looks really good. So I do like the simplicity of the eyeshadow palette packaging. It's completely different from the other eyeshadow palettes that they've created, but this is still cohesive, so I feel like it's still part of the entire theme of the brand. Quickly, I want to show you the new pumpkin spice 4-pan palette. I didn't use it in this look, however I do have swatches of this which I will show you, but this is the inside of this one. And immediately when I saw this palette, I immediately thought that this color kind of swatches like one of the colors in the eyeshadow palette, so I am gonna go ahead and swatch that. This color is a proper dual chrome shade, so in the pan it kind of looks green, sometimes it kind of looks purple, but you know, I don't know what it's gonna look like on camera. Yeah, it's looking a bit green, which is closer to my eyes, but in person I see more purple. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch the Peeltaro, which is what I used on my eye right next to it. So that one, in person I see green, so this is Peeltaro. And then this is the shade from the pumpkin spice palette. So they are quite close, but I do feel like the way they pick up the light is very different. So this one picks up really green, whereas this one picks up more gold um than anything. So they complement each other, but they're not exactly the same. Just wanted to say. Now the pumpkin spice palette retails for $15.99. If you live in the United Kingdom, you can shop Dedesignature palettes from the House of Clarivon. They are a stockist for Dedesignature. I say it all the time. I do have a discount code with both Dedesignature and House of Clarivon, which is Medeaij, and it will get you 10% off. So that's the introduction of the palette. I do want you to watch the tutorial, see how I created this look, and then I'll tell you my thoughts at the end of the video. So I hope you enjoy this look. I'm gonna kick things off with my brows, and I'm using the Ofra Don't Play Brow Gel and just combing that through my brows to get it all laid flat. And then we're just going to start off with the base. So I'm using the Plouise Rumour number 2 because I kind of want as much impact, as much intensity from the browns. So I want to use a really neutral base. I was so tempted to use white, but I just didn't want it to be too stark white and not blended. So we'll go with that one. I'm using the darkest brown from the palette, and I'm going to pack that on the outer corner of my eye. Didn't expect that level of intensity, which is brilliant. So I'm just packing that on and making sure that that area is fully saturated, but keeping it in a V like motion. And then with the plum shade, I'm just blending the top of it and then creating some more intensity and slowly bringing that towards my lower lash line, as well as the inner portion of my outer corner. And then I'm going back with the brown and just back and forth with the plum, just making sure that the intensity is there but still fully blended. So this took me a little while, and then with the plum I'm just pulling that out, so it's giving me more of like a cat eye V V style on my eye rather than just a circular blended shadow. And then with a lighter brown, I'm blending that in the inner corner because I kind of wanted to give some depth on that section, so it isn't just all on the outer portion of my eye, but to create a little bit more drama on the inner portion without having to do like a halo eye. Using the same brown, I'm now creating some depth in that inner corner. And I'm going to cut my crease, so I just wanted a little bit of intensity just on the inner corner. And then I'm going back into the white and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. Obviously I cut my crease off camera just to make it easy, but I just cut along the lines of the natural shape of my eye. And then I'm just packing the white all over because I'm going to go over it with the duochrome shadow, you know, the topper shade that I talked about, because it is a beautiful color, but it kind of needs a base to really stand out. So I'm blending the white and then just going back with the same brush with no extra product and just making sure the edges are blended. With my NYX glitter glue, I'm applying the base before applying the shadow, just so that it has something to stick to. And then once that's done, just gonna go in with the shadow. It looks white in the pan, but once you apply it on the lid, it just, the intensity is there. And I'm using this kind of like a sponge applicator. I feel like it picks up shadows like this really, really well. So I think I might be investing in a few more of these because it came out really, really good. And then once I'm happy with that, I just went back with my brush and just blended the edge. Primer of choice is the Huda Beauty Matte Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. I love this. A really, really good primer. I talked about this during my primer declutter. Also talked about it during my top 5 primers for 2021. Foundation is the BlackUp Cream Foundation in HC04. This is slightly light for me, but you guys know how I do. I normally finesse foundations like this, but it's been a minute since I used that foundation, so kind of wanted to see what it performs like. I'm using the Huda Beauty Tanto bronzer in medium. This is going to give me some depth and help with blending that foundation a little bit more so it's closer to my skin tone. So I'm going in with that and I'm just blending that out. I'm using a sponge to do so. And then my blush is the Made by Mitchell blush in Cherry Cola. I really want to be using cream blushes more, so decided to opt for this one, and it's so beautiful. It goes with the plum shade from the Designature palette. My concealer is the Revolution Concealer and Define Concealer in C12.5. Remember to let your concealer sit a little bit before you go ahead and blend it out. Trust me, you will get the highest intensity from just doing that. And then I'm using this puff thing that I hold from Beauty Bay and just blending that out, setting my face with my powder, and I'm using my Morphe bronzer in Phenom just to create some more definition to my face. Waterline, I'm going in with a Beauty Crop eye pencil. This is one of their eye koals in black. Decided to go straight with my mascara, so I'm using the Makeup Revolution 5D mascara. Lip pencil is the MUA Obsession lip pencil as per usual. And then I'm just going to go ahead with the NYX Butter Gloss in Spiked Toffee. She's beautiful, beautiful cool tone type of brown. My lashes as well is from the Flashiest. I've talked about them a few times. They're a black owned brand. And my highlighter is the Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow highlighter. I know it's been a minute. This highlighter is pretty old, but I'm still enjoying it. It still works really well, and the look came out nice. If you made it this far, you're the real MVP, and I do want to say that there's a giveaway in collaboration with Dede Signature. So one lucky person will win the entire Fruit Skewer collection. Now, if you don't know what the Fruit Skewer collection is, definitely check out my video. I will pop up the picture or cover of the video. It will also be linked in the description box. So go ahead and watch that video, see the eyeshadow palettes and all of that good stuff. Decide if you want to enter this giveaway or not, but one lucky person will win the entire Fruit Skewer collection. And here are the rules. So I've got it all written down because I am so organized. Rule 1, you need to sign up to the Dede Signature newsletter. The link for the newsletter will be in the description box below. So make sure that you sign up to the newsletter so that you can get exciting news when Dede Signature comes out with new products. Next is, obviously you have to be subscribed to my channel. Like, this is a giveaway for my family, for my subscribers, for you guys. So if you're not subscribed, you're definitely not gonna be entered into the giveaway. The final thing is, comment your favorite Fruit Skewer palette under the Instagram post announcing this giveaway on Instagram. So definitely go ahead, go over to Instagram, comment your favorite Fruit Skewer palette, and also tag a friend so somebody else can enjoy the Fruit Skewer as well. So just in case if your friend wins, you might want to split that collection. But anyway, those are the rules. Everything will be listed in the description box, so definitely check it out. and good luck. So yeah, hopefully this will be the first of many more giveaways, but I am so excited for somebody to win this beautiful Fruit Skewer collection. Alright, so my thoughts about the Neutral Wonder eyeshadow palette. First things first, let's talk about the color story. I touched on this a little bit at the start of the video, but I do love the color story of the palette. This is a neutral themed eyeshadow palette, and I do appreciate that. I also appreciate the fact that they threw in a plum shade, because someone like me, I do love neutrals, I love browns, but it's really exciting when there are deeper plum shades in a palette, especially when there's a metallic shade that complements that color. So yeah, I appreciate that. So another thing I do want to mention is I kind of wish that this color was a little bit warmer. I used it in the inner corner of my eye, and though it is beautiful and you can create so many looks, I feel like I could have done away with this one and probably had this color and a slightly warmer color, and this one should have a little bit more warmth to it, as if I feel like it's a little bit too cool tone. That's me personally. I'm not saying the color story doesn't work, because it absolutely does. You can see the intensity of the look, you can see how beautiful the look is. It's just to really maximize the color story, those two shades I feel like could have been tweaked a little bit more to make it a little bit more versatile in terms of the looks you can create. One thing I really appreciate is this beautiful cream shade, because as I said, it's like there's a metallic shade that complements each matte, and this one layered on top of this shade, which is what I did today. Chef's kiss. Absolutely gorgeous color. Plus it would work so well as a blending shade as well. I do love the metallics. They're so soft, so buttery. Dedesignature does metallics, toppers, shimmer shades like no other. The pigmentation is always 100% on point, and I always appreciate every shade that they put in there that's a metallic. None of these metallics disappoint. I feel like the intensity, the quality is 100%. Now, the quality of the matte shades as well, chef's kiss. None of them are dry, none of them are patchy, none of them are grainy. They all work together, they all blend together. Absolutely gorgeous. The only thing I would do is swap out this one and make a slightly warmer brown, and maybe warm up this darker brown color, but that's a personal choice. I know there's some people that like this type of neutral shades, but in terms of quality, absolutely gorgeous. In terms of price point as well, absolutely gorgeous. So this for me is a massive hit, and dare I say, this might be my favorite Designature eyeshadow palette. Like, it's a toss up between this one and the Apple palette, because I absolutely love the Apple palette, but I feel like in terms of versatility, in terms of the amount of looks I can create, the amount of places I can wear this eyeshadow palette to, I would definitely gravitate towards this one a lot more than any of their other eyeshadow palettes. But then the orange palette, well, I don't know. No, definitely, I feel like this is probably their best eyeshadow palette till date. Like, everything in this palette works, and everything in this palette is pigmented and super buttery. Right, I'm not saying that you need another neutral eyeshadow palette in your collection. However, know that indie brands bring it when it comes to metallics, when it comes to shimmers, and if you're looking for powerhouse shimmers, neutral palette, then definitely check out this palette. I feel like you're going to get so many beautiful looks. It's so effortless, so easy to blend. The look came out so beautiful. I definitely recommend this as a go-to neutral eyeshadow palette. Plus, it's so light, so thin, so easy to store. This is not going to take up any space, and the quality of the palette is just chef's kiss. Like, I can't fault the quality. And that is it. That's my thoughts for the Dedesignature Neutral Wonder eyeshadow palette. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you like this look. If you do recreate this look, please feel free to tag me. I would love to see your work. And I do want to say a massive congratulations to Dedesignature. This is another knockout eyeshadow palette. Like, you keep bringing it, bringing it, bringing it, bringing it. And now I want to see a full-on blue eyeshadow palette. I know you've done a little quad, but I need a blue. Like, I need a blue. I need a blue, girl. But yeah, well done. Congratulations. This by far to me is your best eyeshadow palette till date, and I'm very excited to see what other color stories, palettes, products you have in store for 2022. Now, don't forget to enter the giveaway, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family so that you can have more chances of winning as a collective. As I said, one person will win, and all the rules will be in the description box below. And definitely check out Dedesignature on Instagram, on all the other social media platforms. Also, make sure that you follow me on Instagram and all the other social media platforms, especially TikTok. And I will catch you in a future video. Remember to subscribe if this is your first time, and turn on your notification bell so you know when next I release a video, and I will catch you in a future one. Remember, God doesn't like ugly. Be nice to someone today, and Black lives always matter. And I'll see you soon. Bye.